All right, last time you saw this, you saw me here with my El Camino. We got the distributor squared up with the distributor cap and broken rotor, which I have now tossed. It's no longer here. It's gone. Goodbye. We don't need to break any more transmissions. Anyways, so we're going to get the metering blocks. I've been working with Mike Ladner over at Velocity Racing Carbs. We're going to do a little bit of tuning on the kill bleed. Now, from what I understand, that affects how the booster engages at various RPM. Now, this one is engaging a little higher than we want to see it. So, we're going to effectively reduce the surface area of that orifice. I got a couple of tricks we're going to pull. We'll talk about them as we get that far. But short term, let's pop a metering block off, let's have a look at this, and let's see what we're up against. All right, we're going to talk carburetor anatomy for a minute. There's your power valve. We're looking at the main body side of the metering block. That little guy right there, with the screwdriver just a hair, that is the kill bleed. You can kind of see over here, this may be a little hard to get on video cleanly. Oh, look at that, it's working. But you can see that I've added basically a restriction to the kill bleed. Looking for a decrease. Did that, worked with Mike Ladner. We came up with the right numbers to reduce that by, and it came out to be a single 14,000th wire or two 10,000ths wires. Now, I have two 10s. I don't have anything that's 14 thou in diameter, but these guys meet the criteria just fine. So, I'm going to make sure that I get these in there in a way they don't move. I did smooth out the back side in the bore there, where the wire sticks through so as not to get in the way of flow of anything. So I'm going to do the same thing to this side, and we're going to be good to go. Now I got to do this, take the rear metering block off and do the same thing to it. So there's a total of four kill valve or kill bleeds in these. So don't need to bore you with the details. I'll get that done, and we'll look at this again in a minute. All right, I know what you're thinking. Eric, you're either really short or you lifted your El Camino. Sort of. Keep in mind, front tire is off the ground, it's on jacks, trans is out. So no, I'm not short, and I did not do the redneck lift of the El Camino. Anyways, let's get back to stuff here. Anyway, so modified the orifice of the kill bleed using a couple of wires. You saw me fiddle with it for a while. It's not much to look at. Reduced the diameter a whole bunch, and let's see, what else do we do? Made a minor jet change on the backside and the secondaries, and tested it, and you saw that I didn't give you a before video, but suffice it to say the boosters really weren't flowing like that till above 3,000 RPM. And now they're flowing better down there right where I'm launching at. So that was about 2,300 RPM, and it was flowing nicely. I imagine if I were to spend more time watching it, it was probably flowing good 2,200, maybe 2,100. But I could start to see things happening at 1,800 RPM. So that was a good fix for a slightly lazy feeling booster. It was just late, I guess would be a better term, a late booster. Anyways, yeah, I really couldn't do this without the tuning genius of Velocity Racing Carbs. Seriously, guys, if you're looking for carburation Velocity has you, they have you set. If you're wanting to stay with, Q-Jets, you're driving, some classic stuff and you don't really want to step up to a Holly square bore, Velocity can rebuild Q-Jets, Carter AFBs. I know because I've asked him about both of those, Q-Jets and Carters. Anyways, I'm having a blast learning a few things about some carburation tuning here. And anyways, I'm pleased. I think I've got a car that's getting better every time we work with it. Now, it's pretty snappy on the revs as it is, but I also don't have the rotating mass of the torque converter and transmission behind it. So I'm going to have to do a little bit of accelerator pump tuning. Once that comes back, I'm hoping to have this back together to make the next race at Firebird. We're going to see what happens, and if it doesn't, that's life. So suffice it to say, thanks for watching, and see you at the track.